Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Otaku Brothers podcast. Boo! This is episode
Yay!
156, and we're back. And we're here today talking about anime, manga, all things Japanese culture. What is up, guys? It's gonna be a great episode. I'm in a good mood, Ben, because I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't watch Hell's Paradise, but from the frames that I was seeing this week, holy cinema! All the episodes this week, Ben. I guess since the winter season's finally coming to an end, all the episodes have been absolutely peak. All of them are going into like their fights that are happening, and it's just we've been blessed this week, and it's been an amazing week, Ben. I'm excited. I have so much to talk about, some fun news, also just other random stuff that's been going on in life, and then I have spring break next week, so excited to go on break. So much to talk about, so much to discuss. But Ben, first of all, what is up, my guy? I miss you. How you been? What are you up to these days?
Been a good weekend, you know.
Okay.
Marathon came out. I was able
Oh,
to play that
yes.
with my cousin
How is it? You liking
a
it?
lot. Very good.
Okay.
Very good game. It's kind of a breath of fresh air. I feel like that hasn't been a good like AAA game release
Hmm.
in a while.
Is it a triple game?
And
Oh, wow.
it made by Bungie.
Oh, I didn't know who made it.
So that's been good. F1 is back this weekend.
Where's the race gonna be at?
It was in Australia.
Oh, awesome.
Very good race. Yeah, it's been a good weekend, and now I have to go to work tomorrow. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
all good things must come to an end.
Unfortunately, but that's why we enjoy these good things, because they have happened, Ben, and that we go
true.
to these mundane things, our work, whatever, so that way we can eventually get to enjoy these breaks again. So,
True.
yeah, man. No, that's totally fair.
Cycle repeat.
It is. The cycle repeats. It's literally Mob of the Dead was telling us all along, Ben, and we just didn't understand
Very true.
until that moment. But for me, it's been a great weekend. I did a lot of watching movies. I did some catching up with some manga. I read. What did I? Oh, yeah. We talked about Blue Lock. I guess I didn't read anything else besides Slam Dunk. But yeah, so read Slam Dunk. I went to go see Hoppers last night, Ben, the new Pixar movie.
And
I really, really liked it. I was so happy with how everything went, because the animation one, like, it is so awesome to see how far Pixar has come, because oh my gosh, the animation was absolutely beautiful in this movie, first of all. But secondly, it was such a breath of fresh air, and it really made me feel like a kid again being in the theater, because I genuinely don't remember the last time they made a Pixar movie that was original, that like I wanted to go see. I think maybe last one was what, Turning Red, I think,
that was
and that
really
was like a
that was
COVID
a while
release,
ago.
right? I think
Yeah,
that was the
that was
last big one.
was
That
in like
was,
sophomore year of college.
yeah.
Gosh, I'm
So,
old.
and that one was COVID, and I'm just, not that we talk about politics here on this channel, which we never really want to. That one, maybe you could argue, was a little political. And what I really liked about
Turning
this
Red?
movie, yeah, wasn't it, or was it not? Am I misremembering? Thinking of something else? I don't know. Regardless, I think I thought I remember stuff being around, circulating around it then. I don't know. I haven't seen it in so long, and but regardless, in a time where everything is so political nowadays, it was very nice to just see a movie that just very much kept to itself and just stuck to very universal themes that could be applicable to everything. And I really, really enjoyed that, very much. So I really liked this movie. It was really good. Turning Red was good
Good.
too, but it's just like, again, it sucks that everything nowadays is like sequels. Like literally, we saw the trailer for Toy Story 5. I think there's a live action
Dragging
Moana
it.
coming out. There's another. They just confirmed they're making a Monsters Inc. 3. It's like, what are we doing, man? So it was really cool to see an original Pixar movie. I liked it,
Yeah.
and it was very funny. I think honestly, I could say this was probably one of the funniest Pixar movies. So a lot of good positives came out of this. So I had a great time with it. I think you guys should definitely go check it out if you guys want to go have a fun, family-friendly movie, or go on a date, something like that. You know, low stakes. You know, it's good. It's a good movie. So that was fun. And then Ben, I'm not gonna lie, you kind of got me in the mood, and you broke me. I had finished volume 11 of Slam Dunk, which was one of the first like tournament matches that they're in, and
Yeah.
it was really epic. And then I remember you telling me that you watched the movie, and so I caved and I watched the movie.
Oh, nice.
It's so
Good.
it was so nice rewatching it, especially now with because whenever we watched it last time, I was very distracted. We watched it on Discord, and
Mhm.
it was very nice to be locked in and fully appreciate with context. I can imagine how it is for you not knowing too much context behind like the characters, because
Yeah.
it was so much more enjoyable with that background information of these characters and who exactly they are. I think the movie does a great job giving you little bits, but like with the
Mhm.
whole context surrounding it is so much like nicer. Like Mitsui's story is hinted at like pretty well, but just with more context and just seeing the development between the characters is so great. Because I really love, and Ben, what I found out is that the creator of the manga, Takahiko Inoue, he actually directed the movie, which I didn't know, which
That's
is really
cool.
cool to see that the mangaka he directed it, which is awesome. So he had his full paws all over this movie, which was amazing. So yeah, I loved it, and the animation was really good, dude. Like, oh my
Very good.
gosh, yeah. So yeah,
They just do
awesome.
the CGI very
I'm
well.
not even gonna lie though, Ben. I watched it dubbed just because it was really late at night, and I had heard it in Japanese last time with you, so I was like, let me hear it in English. The dub was so good, also very
Really.
good. And I what I didn't know is I
Rare.
was looking for the cast, and I was like, why does this guy sound so familiar? Rukawa, the guy who you said was probably your favorite character, he's voiced by Alex Lee.
Yeah.
He's voiced by Alex Lee.
Of course it is.
So,
Of course it is. Such an Alex Lee
yeah.
character.
No kidding, bro. So, yeah, it was fun. And then, yeah, I
That's
forgot
insane.
how big of a part, obviously, because he's technically the main character in the manga, but not in the movie. But Sakuragi obviously is like the showstopper throughout it because,
Yeah.
again, he's the main character. So, but I love Miyagi's backstory. I thought it was really cool seeing Okinawa too, like seeing how the beaches were so beautiful and that whole scenery
Yeah.
was awesome. So it just made me want to go to Okinawa. But speaking of Japan, actually, Ben, my buddy, my old roommate from college, called me yesterday. I've told you, but I don't think I've talked to the audience about it. But he was like, he spontaneously decided to go on a trip to Japan. So he is going
That's
to
crazy.
Japan tomorrow. Oh my gosh, to Japan. So he's gonna be there for a week, and
A week.
yeah. I think maybe a bit longer, maybe. But yeah, but the kicker, Ben, he just
The
does these
kicker.
spontaneous things. Ben, he's gonna be in Japan by himself for 3 days.
Oh, just him?
Just him. Just
That's
him.
crazy.
Yeah, so I'm low key kind of jealous because obviously now that we've been, I
That
think
is very
both of
cool.
us could very much survive on our own for 3 days in Japan and be completely fine. But I'm very jealous of him that he's getting to do that. So he called me the other day asking for advice, and I really felt like for some reason, I felt like I could only tell him three things. I told him how to get money, I told him how to use the train system, and then
Uh-huh.
I literally don't even know what else I told him. I was like, "Don't be a jerk and kind of mind your own
I
business."
mean,
So
yeah.
I didn't really know what else advice to give him. But then he asked for like fun ideas of things to do. I basically just told him everything we did. But I did tell him
Yeah.
that the World Baseball Classic's going on right now, which is actually taking place in Houston as well. But if you guys watched our Japan vlog when we went to the Tokyo Dome, that's where the World Baseball Classic is right now. So Japan, Korea, I think the Czech Republic, and then one or two other teams are playing there right now. So I was like, dude, go watch a game. That'd be really cool.
Mhm.
But so yeah, I don't know. And then he's also going to Shibuya, Ben, and I begged him because he's coming to Houston the week after he comes back from Japan. And so he was like,
Yeah.
if you want me to get you anything, bro, I'll FaceTime you and let me know. And I was like, if you go to Shibuya, please go to the JoJo World store and just buy me a shirt or
Oh my
something.
god.
So he
Yeah.
was like, if I go, bet. So
If I go.
yeah, but it was actually really cool,
That must be
Ben.
a crazy experience just going
I know.
alone.
No, yeah, he was literally just in Mexico like 4 weeks ago, and he loves just exploring. He's literally he has a second Instagram account where he posts like his like just him like basically vlogging of him just like recording himself walking around the city. And I was like, dude, if that's like your vibe, you are going to love Japan. So is what I told him. I was like, you are going to have so much fun just walking and getting lost. So he's super excited. I can't wait to share with you all how that goes. But yeah, no, Ben, what I was also saying too is you know how there's obviously the JoJo World store? Well, I don't know if you've been keeping up with it, But it turns out that obviously with Steel Ball Run coming out in less than 2 weeks now, oh my god, Ben, it's almost a week away. It's so
Crazy.
crazy. But if you guys don't know, obviously the JoJo World Store just opened up in Shibuya, the Parko Mall. It's just basically a pop up shop with just JoJo merch and things like that. It's recently with the Steel Ball Run announcement has decided to go on a tour called the JoJo Caravan, basically just doing pop-up shops, and it has 3 locations right now in the US with that's traveling, and they're basically putting up art exhibits from Hirohiko Araki and then having a bunch of the merch there. So
Mhm.
yeah, basically the art exhibits only in 3, it's going to be in 3 different locations, but unfortunately, none of them are close to me or Ben. But Ben, the store that hosts these art exhibits, also just is like a manga anime store, like a Japanese Asian culture store. And so all of the locations of this store are getting the JoJo merch. They're just not all getting the
Yeah.
art exhibit. The art exhibit's only going to
Oh.
3 spots. So I found out one of the locations is here in Houston. Well, it's technically Katy, so it's like 40 minutes from me. But I think I might go to just buy some of the merch because it's like
That'd be cool.
straight from the
That'd be
JoJo
so.
World merch store.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not any clothing, but they have like so many
Oh.
like big posters, um, like just like cool like little knickknacks. So I don't know if it's worth. I'm still debating because it's quite a drive, but I thought it would be really cool. So
40 minutes isn't bad.
yeah, it's not terrible, especially in Texas. So
Mhm.
yeah, sorry for rambling on so long right now, but that's kind of just everything that's been going on with me and just anime related things. So yeah, super excited for just I don't know everything that's about to happen with all these upcoming anime, and then
Yeah.
yeah, just JoJo coming out in less than 2 weeks, man. Very
The countdown.
excited. It's beginning. But yeah, man. So I don't know. Ben, anything else you got going on? You want to talk about? Share? Anything fun? Or are you just ready to hop into some news?
Can get right into it.
Mm. All right, let's do it. But okay. What you got for us, Ben? I think I got a couple things only, but one big thing for
Um.
you, but you know.
Oh. Well, Deku was just voted as 2025's best boy. I don't know by who or
By
what,
who?
like studio or like what.
Best boy?
Oh, it was just like an internal ranking done by this website. Yeah,
I
so
don't like
Deku won
them.
best boy.
Mhm.
Lloyd Forger from Spy Family was a close follow up.
Of course, sure.
Who else?
It's good to see well, I guess.
Okarun was on there.
Yeah.
Rintaro was on there.
Mhm. All the heavy
Yeah, what
hitters.
an interesting. I think it's deserved. I think
Do we?
we do.
Hmm. Mhm.
We do.
Interesting.
Um the the My Hero episode that covers the last chapter
Mhm.
is airing on April 3rd,
Mm.
and it got moved up from its original release date in May.
It's right around the corner.
Very close. Mm. And Crunchyroll was hit with a class action lawsuit
Oh,
this week
that's
because
fun.
it disclosed anime viewing habits to third party companies,
Whoa.
which is a
That's
violation of VIPA, of the VIPA Act, not the HIPAA Act,
mhm.
Video Privacy Protection Act.
That's good to know that they or I guess they don't because they didn't protect it, but that people care about are protecting our security.
Yeah,
That's
I
nice.
guess maybe we'll get
Yeah, man, I don't want any third
some
party. I
compensation.
don't want any third parties seeing my Crunchyroll search history. You know, it's a lot of personal
It
stuff on there.
they supposedly sold the device that you were streaming from, the email associated with said device,
Oh, that's
the
crazy.
episode, the episode you were watching, and the anime you were watching. So
That's yeah. That
I don't really know
actually.
how. that much that impacts me, but if it violates my VIPA rights,
Ben, what is your?
in a bag.
I don't know if this is a controversial. I don't know if this is a controversial topic. I don't think it is, but maybe if I apologize if I'm ignorant. Um, how do you feel about companies taking your data, like to maybe like kind of like this,
I
like
don't
something like
care.
this?
Like, to be honest, like I
Okay,
don't care.
I am kind of in the same boat, but also because I don't really know the intricacies of it that well. Because like at the
Like
end of the day, if they're using that data to maybe cater, like okay, this guy's watching like JJK,
as
Freerin,
long as it's not like sure, my email's fine. Like, what are you gonna do with my email?
yeah. Well,
Like,
maybe send you
I
stuff.
I can just block it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, IP address is public, so I shouldn't be surprised by that.
Mm-hmm.
But like my name and stuff, like that's where I draw the line. Like, if they can get my name somehow
Mm-hmm.
and then they sell that stuff,
Well, if they
like
get, obviously we use a joint account, so,
yeah.
but like if the account has like profile names on there, I know you know,
I mean,
so.
like what Crunchyroll is being sued for or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
the class action, like that I could care less.
Sure.
Like my email and the shows that I'm watching.
Okay, what about something like Google then, like with your whole search history, if that being taken?
I mean, that would feel weird, but like I wouldn't like if I found out about it, like I'd be like, okay, this is kind of concerning,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think I'd go and sue them. It's like, okay, stop.
Sure.
Like I don't know, like it's just me. Like I don't know.
Mm-hmm. No, it's totally fair. I don't know. I don't really have a crazy strong opinion on it either. So, but I was just curious to hear what you thought. So fair, fair enough. Yeah, because it's like yeah, at the end of the day, what are they
Hog in
gonna?
the
I don't know
system.
what they're gonna do with my, Crunchyroll like watch history.
Yeah.
You know,
If you can
if
find
anything,
something to do with that, go ahead. I
yeah,
don't.
no, it's like, and then it's like if it means that I get catered more like Freerin, Fire Force, JJK content
Yeah.
or like merch or things like that, I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't know. I don't know. Again, we don't know much about the whole ins and out of this. At least I don't. So I don't know. That's just my take. But Ben, I do have some other fun news. If
Hear
you
it.
would like to hear, yeah. One Piece, Ben. The ending of One Piece has been written and
Oh
it has been
yes.
thrown into the ocean, Ben. So I've been hearing that pirates are now going to people are starting pirate crews to go search for this real One Piece because now we know that the One Piece is real, in fact real. And
Yeah.
literally, and it's out there allegedly.
Yeah. Following up with this, um, people have narrowed down the location on the ocean as to where it may be.
Oh my gosh. So my thing
There's some
is
pretty
it
impressive people out there.
no, yeah, 100%. But my whole thing is it like in a bottle or is it like sunk to the ocean
It's
floor? It's
sunk.
sunk.
It's
Okay.
sunk, and it's like they weighted it so it can't move from that one place, and it's like encapsulated in this like sealed bubble kind of thing. And like
Oh man, that's
you
crazy.
know, like they narrowed it to like this 100 square mile area, which is still a lot of
Hmm.
ocean. But Mr. Beast loves One Piece.
Sure.
He could do the funniest thing right now, and I hope he does.
You think he Ben, like that's in the middle of the ocean somewhere? Like the ocean's like bigger than any part of land, like any land
So
mass. So and it's like
they
if how deep
they
is it
could
in the water, you know?
okay, but like the way they narrowed it is based off of the charter company that Oda used
Mm.
to like go out to sea and like drop it. So they figured out who that was and they figured out the limit that they can go, and then they like they found where that charter company was based in Japan, and then they made an area on the coast of Japan
Hmm.
based off of how far they could go. And so it's just like off the coast of Japan somewhere. So
I was gonna say it has to be by Japan. I'm assuming probably. So okay, that
yeah,
already narrows it down quite a bit. um, Compared to the whole ocean, I think that's cutting it down significantly. But
very much so.
Ben, what do you
I wonder
think
if
the One Piece is?
I don't think it's anything. I think Oda does not know how to end a story, and he's just making it up as he goes.
Not a hot take. Not a hot take. I
Not a
say
hot take.
not a hot take at all. But wow. No, I mean that's totally fair. I don't know. I think it's pretty funny that that exists, and I think it's kind of like okay, like I don't know why he would do that if no one realistically is probably gonna find it. So I'm just like,
Nope.
well, why? I feel like it's just a
Mr. Beast will
marketing
do
thing.
it.
I hope so. I hope so. Today I found the One Piece and banger
He's if
video.
he did that, he wouldn't even tell us what the ending is.
No, yeah, he wouldn't. He's not that type of guy too. But yeah, it'd be a fun story for him
Yeah,
to know because I guarantee like people would come and like manhunt him to try and figure out what that is. But
torture and
mhm.
torture him.
Yeah, no, exactly. So so yeah, interesting stuff, man. But Ben, I do have one more big piece of news to talk about. I'm sure you probably have it as well. But yeah, so this is going to be very interesting. I'm excited to hear your thoughts because you read it. But apparently,
Uh
I
oh,
heard today that the JJK, I don't even know how to say it, but
Modulo
modulo has ended. It's over.
did. It's over.
So, what were your thoughts? I saw a picture of, I think, one of the final panels, and holy spoiler,
What was it?
for modulo, I guess, but not for. Well, I don't know if it's legit, but I mean, okay,
Probably is.
spoilers ahead for JJK modulo and maybe JJK if y'all like, if I guess maybe you could say. I saw a picture of I guess the main characters from modulo and then Mariwaga or whatever his name is, the like thing that Megami summons.
Maharaga.
Maharaga, there you go.
Uh,
It looked exactly like him in modulo, so I don't know if that relates at all.
you just like saw it, or like what? What was the context?
I mean it was literally just an image like of like it was on Twitter and it said JJK modulo is over and then it showed the characters with just the creature there. So I'm like I guess the creature's in it, but I don't know if
The
that
creature.
yeah.
Well, the creature is in it.
Mhm.
I don't know if the panel you saw was just like a fan made one, but
It might have been a fan made one, but
he's in it.
oh wow. I don't know what that means. But I saw that so I was like that's cool. But
It
yeah, I
was
don't
a
know what that
interesting ending.
means. But yeah, what were your thoughts? If you the most non
I
spoilery.
thought it was good. I liked how like it was short form.
Hmm. Yeah, that's cool.
Like kind of got right to it,
Hmm.
and then it resolved. It kind of resolved a little too quickly, I think.
Sure.
But I know everyone was skeptical about the whole aliens thing, but I think after everything, we're all good. You know,
Hmm. Okay.
it was well done. It was
Yeah.
well done.
Do you? I'm happy it was short too because I would love to see Gege continue to make a different story to tell a new story if he's interested. So I really hope he does. I
Well, this
hope.
was done by
Oh,
someone else.
never
Yeah, it was a
mind.
Gege.
Okay.
But Gege he did say he's gonna be making another manga.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'd love to see what he comes out with next. So
Yeah.
that'd be awesome. But yeah, so yeah, Modulo's over. Ben, yeah, I'm glad you liked it because it's nice to see, especially a show like JJK that's so massive now. I bet it could have continued and like just drawn everything out for so long.
Yeah,
So
could have.
it's very cool to see that he was happy ending it. I will say that's really cool about the new gens, Ben. I don't think any of these new gens are any of them like as long as like Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. That's like really
No,
cool. So
I
I
don't.
really
I
like
feel
that.
like something. Maybe it's just the authors don't want to like. They don't want to drag out their stories like that anymore,
Hmm.
or like they just kind of. they have everything kind of planned out beforehand, and they know what they're gonna do,
Yeah.
and they kind of just get right to it.
Hmm.
Because I don't know, we don't see any shows like that anymore. Like that aren't seasonal. Like there's not a season besides One Piece, of course,
Hmm.
but every show is just seasonal now, which is crazy. I wonder what happened.
Yeah. I don't know, but it's really cool to see that people are happy now. Not dragging stories out, so that's cool. That's good. But yeah, well, hopefully that's we get some more stuff from Gege soon. That'd be really cool. But that's all the news I have. TBH. So, you got anything else for us, Ben?
Nope,
Okay.
nothing else.
Okie dokie. Well, then, I guess that means, Ben, we can get into our talking about the shows for the week. So,
Do it.
where do we want to start? Ben, have you been watching Trigun? Has that been good? No? Okay. Yeah, no, fair. I will say I didn't watch Hill's Paradise, like I said, and then didn't watch Vigilantes. So, I'm slacking.
You know, it's fine. I guess we can get the elephant in the room out of the way. I watched the first episode of Domestic Girlfriend, and
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I clicked on the wrong version or something, but that was like straight up hentai.
What?
There was like nudity in that, and I had to stop.
What did you watch? Stop.
It said Domestic Girlfriend.
Can you just don't describe it like
I'm
but
not even gonna describe it.
how does it start?
Uh, it starts with Natsuo sleeping with someone,
Okay. Yeah, that's how it starts.
and then he's like talking to his roommate or something, or someone, a
Uh-huh.
classmate, I think. And
Is
then
it
it flashes back to them again, but it's like it shows everything. And I was like,
that is Ben. That's not
that was I said Domestic Girlfriend.
what did you watch it on?
It was not on Crunchyroll for a reason, I guess.
It's on Crunchyroll.
I
Wait.
looked it up. It's not.
Oh my god. I could have no, it was on Crunchyroll, wasn't it? I watched it on Crunchyroll.
Look it up.
No. That's insane.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna be continuing the show.
No. Dude, man, that's not fair. That's not how the show is. Oh my no. Ben, you can't. That's not fair.
That's what I saw.
That's not how
Unfortunately.
that's not the show. Whoa, it's actually not on Crunchyroll anymore.
Yeah, maybe they're like, maybe this show's a little too graphic
Ben,
to
that's not how the
be on
episode goes.
Crunchyroll.
Whenever they flash back, what did you say? Does it immediately just go back to them like
Yeah,
that's not what
yeah.
happens. That's not what
That's
happens.
what happened. That's what happened.
What did you what?
And then it ends with like
No.
everyone finding out that, or like his dad's getting remarried, and then the two, yeah.
I can't believe you watched the whole first episode. That's insane.
I had to take a day break. I paused, I turned
Oh
off, I
my
closed the tab after I saw that,
gosh. That's
and then I skipped ahead, and
insane.
then I was like, I'll I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, and I just skipped that scene, and
Oh my god.
yeah,
No, that's literally the worst thing that
I'm
could
not
have
watching the
happened.
show. Not watching the show.
Can you watch Married Couple then? Please.
Is it on Crunchyroll? I'm only watching
Yes.
shows
It's
that are on
on
Crunchyroll now.
Crunchyroll. Ben, that's genuinely not what happened. So let me tell you how it's supposed to go. Is it more than a married couple's on Crunchyroll? Yeah, more than a married
It
couple's
is.
on Crunchyroll. Ben, Ben, that's insane. I cannot believe that happened to you. So let me tell you what's supposed to happen
Me
and
either.
tell me when it gets that's insane. That's crazy. What happens is like you said, it starts with them. It's the ending of him getting out of bed with the girl. He gets out of bed with the
Yes.
girl, and then that's all the context we get. Flashes back or to the present, or not, yeah, to the present, and or he's talking to his school friend. It's like a chubbier
Yeah.
guy, right? It's a bigger guy.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, he's talking to him, and then we get the context. It flashes back to whenever he meets her. They're at a karaoke bar with all their friends. Is
I don't think that happened.
what did you
Well, I think
watch?
maybe like very, very brief. I think what it
Do they
was
even
is that
talk at the karaoke
they talked
bar?
together. Like, was it after? I don't think. I don't want to go back and look at it.
That's not the show. I don't know what you watched, Ben.
It
That's
was
not.
domestic girlfriend. Like
It's.
I literally know.
It doesn't show anything. They literally
Let me see.
just it cuts to them like first getting to the room, like if it would in a movie, and then it just stop, and then you get the context. Like that's you. It's implied that that's what happened. That's insane.
Why am I doing this to myself?
I just I can't believe you just got
When did it?
whatever happened to you. That's not how it goes. That's crazy. But you know what, Ben? Maybe this is a learning experience for you.
Oh no, they were
Um,
at a karaoke bar.
okay.
Yeah, and then. Okay. Yep.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry
Okay.
that
Maybe
that
it's just
happened to you.
user error. I don't know.
It is 100% user error. That's not what happens in
It,
the show.
it's what happens,
It's
and it's happened in the video that I watched.
I am so sorry that happened to you. That's it. No. Cuz oh, that's so bad. Like it's fine. You know what? It's fine. Like I said, I would rather you watch I wanted you to watch More Than a Married Couple instead anyways because that one's actually like palpable. So for
Let's
you.
see.
Um, so yeah, it's
For
on
me.
Crunchyroll. It's on Crunchyroll. So yes, hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, next week, maybe Ben, one or two episodes maybe watched.
I'll have at least one
Okay,
watched
good,
next
good.
week.
Next week, guys. So stay tuned for Ben's one episode review of More Than a Married Couple. Hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, he likes it, and then we make this a weekly thing. And then maybe he's like, okay, I watched 2 episodes this week, and then he's like, all right, I watched two and a half, three, and then he finishes the whole show because he likes it. That's the goal. That's the dream for this, anyways. But yeah, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's so funny. Um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's on Hulu. But regardless, I've watched it on a streaming service before because I've binged it. So it's on. I've seen it on a
Interesting.
streaming service. But yeah. Anyways, regardless, um, wow, that's the funniest thing that could have ever happened. So I guess Ben, we could talk about the shows. Crazy transition, but let's talk about the shows this week.
Yeah.
Um, some lighthearted shows like Freyren we can start with
Yeah.
because we finally got into this new arc with this four armed demon. He's very cool, Ben. What were your thoughts? For those of you who don't know, it's like the new arc. I forgot what the demon's called, but it's with Freyren, Stark, and Fern teaming up with these two other first or what is it? One what do they call it again? Like one tier mages or something like that? Is
First
it
class
first
mages.
class mages? That's what it was. So these first class mages, they're all teaming up to defeat this demon and its little henchmen that are coming
Mm.
around. And it seems like we're going to be getting some very good fights. We also got a very cute moment with the girl first class mage
Mm.
who head patted and hugged Frieren. That was very adorable.
So interesting.
Yeah, it was very odd, especially that she did it to like the other, like elder elf
Yeah.
lady, who doesn't seem like the type that would even allow that at all. So interesting, but very adorable nonetheless. And then we also got some good backstory with the first class mage who's a male. Him and Stark get some good bonding time. I really liked that. Some cool backstory about why he is interested in killing this demon.
Hmm.
So it was all in all a good episode. We get the introduction of the demons, and it was pretty much just a setup to separate the groups and basically set up the fights that are about to start this next episode. But I'm super excited. Very good
Gonna be
matchups.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There was a trailer that dropped uh for this arc, and The animation gets pretty crazy,
Yeah.
I will say. I think it's gonna be in this week's episode. Here's with the Stark and
Mm-hmm.
what's his name? Revolute fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering why that demon's like half snake or whatever.
What happens to him?
No, I'm wondering why he's half snake.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Why or what? But, well, I didn't they say a couple episodes ago that like didn't they say that whenever demons like have so much time, they kind of like can learn to like evolve and manipulate like their themselves into becoming like amalgamations of things. Like that's I thought how she explained the four armed thing. So
Well, they said that the the stronger a demon is, the less human they look.
yes, that's what it
I guess that
was.
makes sense, but I don't remember them like explaining why. But like, I wonder. I don't know. I just wonder how that even happens. But yeah, so Stark
how does evolution happen,
and
Ben?
I don't know. Just does.
Yeah.
Really don't know how evolution happens.
Don't either.
Just does. Yeah, so Stark and whatever that guy's name is are gonna be fighting the Forum Demon, and then Freyrin and Fern and the other mage are gonna be fighting the two other demons.
Hmm.
And Freyrin thinks that Fern is strong enough to beat that other guy.
That was
I
cool.
don't think we got his name, but Fern's just kind of like doubting herself. Uh, Maybe Fern dies next episode, so maybe a good plot development.
I really hope not. That would be really unfortunate for a lot of
It would.
reasons. Um, so yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, no, I think it's really cool, like you said, how Fern and Farron have that. I just love their mentor mentee dynamic. It's amazing. It's awesome.
Yeah.
They're very great and epic. And yeah, no, I think it's awesome to see her push Fern to the limits, and she always overcomes it and always surprises herself. So I'm very excited to see how it happens. But I'd also be really interested to see if she failed and then Fern has to step up.
Yeah,
So
maybe because I think because at the beginning of this episode, Freyrin was like, "Oh, well, this job was assigned to the first class mages, and technically, I'm not a first class mage, so you guys
mhm,
can handle it." So maybe she'll step in at some point.
mhm. Yeah, we'll see.
Hopefully.
We'll see. What do you think's gonna happen? Do you think the other first class mage chick? Do you think she's gonna bite the bullet, or
I don't think so. I think Freyrin will take care of them
I
all.
hope so. That'd be awesome. Now, what do you think about Stark and the other guy? He's
The
it's seems like they may be cooked.
Yeah, I don't. I really don't know. I feel like this other guy. There's a lot we don't know about him in terms
Hmm.
of like what he can do.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about I guess the fact that he grew those wings.
Yeah,
So that was a cool surprise.
yeah. And even the demon was like, "Oh,
Hmm.
look at you."
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there's something going on with him.
Mhm.
I think there has to be because like in one of the past episodes, a guy died, and then Freyrin or some other guy was like, "Oh, he was stronger than Stark, and he died." So we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah. We shall. But yeah, man, it was a good episode. I love the outro, dude. I know I talked about it before, but I really like this
Very good.
outro. I think it's a early contender for outro of the year, TBH. So we'll see if
Very
that
much so.
changes with any future shows. But yeah, overall great episode, amazing. So I'm very excited to see how it goes, especially since it's probably narrowing the end of its season run. So yeah, very excited. You know, Ben, it was interesting. This week was a very busy week for trailers as well in like
Hmm.
American television. Like The Boys got a
Hmm.
trailer, Green Lanterns, Beef season 2, Daredevil Born Again season 2, you know. A lot
Yeah.
of television happening. So, very cool. But yeah, so that was Farron. Moving on, we could talk about we say JJK, Ben. You think I like saying Saving Fire Force for last just because it's
That's
been
fine.
awesome. So we got to see the moving on to JJK. We got to see the Higurama and Itadori fight. Ben, initial reactions, thoughts? I loved it.
It was very good,
Mm-hmm.
as always, as every episode has been for this season.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very enjoyable, great animation, and just the cinematography. Everything is just outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really raising the bar for future shows.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, it was incredible. I loved it. I loved the animation and the fighting style of Higurama. I did not expect that based on the fight in the manga. I think they executed it so well. He was awesome and seemed so nonchalant and powerful. It was so cool to see him moving on screen and just reacting throughout.
Yeah.
So it was epic. I thought he was awesome. I loved the ending of the fight. His whole domain expansion is so cool with the trial and everything, and then how it ends with Itadori and pleading guilty even though he was not guilty. It was
Yeah.
really cool. It was really cool. And it says a lot about society, the legal system, if you will, Ben. If you're looking for some deeper meanings in there, some symbolism is always fun in these type of things. So
Hmm.
very cool. And obviously it sets up next fight with um Hikari. That's his name. So yes,
Oh, that'll be good.
that's gonna be a great next fight. So yeah, awesome
Very
stuff
good.
all around from JJK. I really liked it. Yeah, no, I mean just great all around performance. I'm sorry, I was
I
distracted for a
like
second because my rockets are getting blown out.
I like how in the past couple or the past fights that Itadori has been in,
Hmm.
he goes into the fight not wanting to fight, then the other person picks a fight, right? But then they take notice of his resolve or his passion for what he's trying to do, and they recognize it and they stop fighting. Like with Hikari, he he felt his what is it? I don't know, like his pressure or whatever.
Hmm.
And then with Higuruma, like he knew what the evidence was, and it was like pertaining to Sukuna killing them, but Itadori said that he feels like he killed them, and then as the fight went on, he like understood that and he fought it off. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Hmm. No, it was great. So yeah, I honestly, I guess minor spoilers. I wish Higuruma was in it more later on in the show. So, but
Hmm.
it was great. He's such a cool character, and I really love that about JJK, especially in the Calling game fights, is that all these characters make such a lasting impact, even though they're not relevant throughout the rest of the show.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool. I think that's clear as well with some of the other characters we meet throughout the season. They feel very lasting and impactful, which is awesome. And how characters
Yeah.
should be reminiscent of a lot of Steel Ball Run characters, Ben, that you're gonna meet later on this upcoming month. So just a little, just something to tickle your fancy to think and nibble on while we wait for
Hmm.
Steel Ball Run. But so yeah, but that's gonna be a crazy week, Ben. Whenever Steel Ball Run comes out, because that's gonna be 2 weeks from now. So we're probably gonna be getting the conclusions to a lot of these winter anime as well as the start of spring. So just exciting times,
It's
exciting
a great
exciting
time to
times.
be alive, Joseph.
It really is, Ben. It really is. Yeah, it's awesome. It's great. But yes. So that's JJK. It was awesome as always. I really love the intro and the outro as well. I just love JJK. It's so good. So yeah, that's amazing. But moving on to our final show and discussion here today, folks. We have Fire Force. It was a great episode, Ben. It's a really
Very
good
good episode.
episode.
I've been waiting for this fight for a long time.
I if you asked me um if you asked me what's the word? Like the logistics of it, if I think it all makes sense. Maybe
Yeah.
not, but that doesn't matter because when you have something as epic as this, you are here for the ride. And boy oh boy was the ride insane and absolutely amazing. I don't know what Arthur or what Volcon, I guess, technically did to Arthur's sword to make it so OP and give him this motivation, or I guess it was you as well, but like it was
Didn't do
awesome
anything to the sword,
seeing
Joseph.
him fight Dragon or Drago, I guess, and on the moon. Like
Yeah,
it
it's
was
awesome.
so cool. It was amazing. My expectations were blown away. What an insane fight, and the spectacle, the colors of this were so awesome. But Ben, I want to talk about the ending of the episode.
Okay,
If we can just skip all the theatrics of how awesome the
fine.
fight
Yeah,
was, because it's really hard to describe it. You guys just need to go watch it for yourself to experience this awesome fight. But it ends in a pretty sad way, maybe. Arthur might be dead.
might be. We'll
It
see.
it looks like he's pretty
He
dead,
looks
Ben. He
pretty
looks
dead.
pretty
Yeah,
dead.
doesn't look very good for Arthur,
He
but
looks like, yeah, Toji dead, with the whole hole in his. I get worse than Toji. He's literally, I want to say
doesn't
another
have
character from
anything.
JJK, but that'd be a spoiler. So, he looks like that character, So
Yeah,
he looks pretty dead. I don't know how you come back from floating in the middle of space, chopped in half, and surviving.
we'll
But
see.
I really like how he ends
Hope he
it
does.
by saying like, "I leave the rest to you, hero." Like, it was
Fulfill
awesome
his duty as
as
the
Night King.
Night King.
Yeah. So,
Slay the dragon.
and then the episode ends, really ends with Shinra waking up in Adola. And then I think next episode we are finally getting Shinra, and we're gonna finally see what the heck's been going on in Adola. And I am so excited because up until this point I have so many questions, and I feel like
I
it's
still
just been
do.
getting crazier and crazier each
Yeah,
episode and building up on this insanity that's happening. But I think next episode we're finally gonna hopefully maybe get some answers, or at least start to understand what's really going
I
on
think so.
and how it all
Because
connects.
because what I guess it's all been kind of leading up to this Arthur's fight because Arthur fought Dragon, who kind of had most of he held most of the world's despair,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so the Great Cataclysm feeds off of despair,
Sure.
and so whenever he defeats him, like all this despair is gone, and we see he like splits the planet in two with his hope, um, which is pretty cool. So he's now planetary, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, now the technically the Great Cataclysm has come to a halt. So it can either someone can either push it to keep going, or Shinra can push back and stop it. So we'll see in the coming episodes how that plays out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I like I genuinely don't. As amazing as this episode was, it's really hard to theorize about anything that came out of this episode because it was all pretty straightforward in terms of the fight with Drago and um, Arthur. So it was, yeah, this one wasn't really much of a, you know, a lot of stuff to theorize about or unpack. It was more so just an epic fight to set up all the stuff that's going to be need to be talked about next episode. But
Yeah.
yeah, again, it was really cool seeing Drago, his backstory that he's been around for so long, and that he finally got his fight that he wanted. And I loved the visual at the very end. Well, I guess it was significant in the fact of giving them hope, because it seems like if Arthur were to have lost this fight, then everything would have actually gotten worse, gone from bad
Yep.
to worse. And so he was able to hold out. He saves the society, I almost said Soul Society, and he saves all of the Earth. It was really cool seeing his blue flames flashing on the Earth. I thought he
Yeah.
cut the Earth in half for a second,
He
but
did.
yeah, I guess he did. So,
No, he did.
oh, he did.
Yeah.
But what do you mean he did?
Like the Earth is in two pieces.
Yeah, I don't think so, unfortunately. But um yeah, no,
True.
it's very much there. So yeah, so yeah, it was cool getting to see him instill hope, and then seeing that other White Clad's reaction to Drago losing. But in terms of like what to expect, I mean, it's still all the same questions that we've been having um, from previous episodes. So not really much to unpack here, Ben.
Sorry, I'm just fact checking if she did cut the earth in half or not.
I how, but it seemed like everybody was happy that he did that. I don't see why him cutting the earth in half would have been a happy moment because
See.
they're like, oh look, his blue flames, he won. That means like he's instilling those blue flames are giving us hope. I feel like cutting the earth in half would be the opposite of hope.
Let's see. Did it even split the planets? I'm going to follow it up with that. It seems the majority of these people on this power scaling forum agree that no, it definitely got cut in half. There's a clear line where the division of the two
in the planets. How does that work? How is the planet still functioning then?
We'll see what happens next episode. But like on the panel, that big eye that showed up.
Mm-hmm.
There's a clear like slice going through that eye.
Oh really? Oh, I need to see that again.
Yeah.
But yeah. So excited to figure out, Ben, whose eye do you think that is?
That's my eye.
Yeah. It's fair.
Actually, yeah.
But yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? But yeah, that was Fire Force. Excited for next week's episode. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be poggers. So yeah. Yeah, lockers. So, but yeah, no, I mean that's pretty much all.
Watch Vigilantes or no?
I didn't. How was it?
Didn't miss much.
Really? That's unfortunate.
I mean, it was good. I was kind of easing back into. I don't know why we need to ease back into things after backstory.
Yeah, that's fair. But okay, well, good to know. So yeah, I mean that's everything that I've been up to this week. I've been watching. Ben, anything else you wanna? I don't even know why I'm gonna check this, but I want to see the Rockets score. It's okay. It's wait. They're actually kind of in this still. Oh, what a bad shot, Reed. Okay, I'm sorry. They're down. Ben, quick maths, Ben. What's... Oh, holy W. Good foul. Oh, they're actually still in it. Okay, that's crazy. I'm going to have to watch this fourth quarter. Ben, anything else you'd like to add this week?
No. Loathing that I'm not taking anime recommendations from Joseph anymore.
Dude, you did. That's not what happens in the episode. And you should be ashamed of yourself for not using a, Crunchyroll.
It's not on Crunchyroll.
I'm gonna check right now if it's on Hulu, Ben. And if it is,
I don't have Hulu.
Then you need to get Hulu.
Who has Hulu?
I just typed in Hulu in the Hulu search bar. Okay, you got lucky. It's not Hulu.
They kicked it off of every streaming platform. It's not intended for normal consumption.
Wow.
Why does this episode keep restarting? I'm trying to see.
I need to see the. Anyways, we'll talk about it after the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching this week's episode of the Otaku Brothers podcast. My name is Joseph, as always, joined by my lovely co-host Ben Chan. We love each other, and
that's a statement.
We are happy to be here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, we will see you all next week. Arrivederci.
Bye bye. Peace.